there's an element within your mind and an element within your body that is not allowing you to fully trust the process, to fully trust yourself, to fully trust the unknown, to fully trust the space. And that is the number one area that the intellect holds people back if they don't trust themselves. Okay, let's dive into this episode. Welcome. I am so pleased that you have chosen to listen to this episode for your own growth, for your own information, for some inspiration, whatever it is, and while you listen, I am incredibly grateful. I am bringing this episode to you as I am right in the middle of a huge quantum leap with the business, with my brand, with all of the things. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the number one thing that I see that holds people back from their highest potential. Of course, I'm going to say energy. That is going to be the number one thing, but ultimately in a logical manner, which is how we first receive information. We get it into our head. We try to work it out in our head. Then we try to explain it. And then we might go into the energetics. More and more people come into my world purely on energetic now because I've got so potent in that space, but I'm always here to allow people to get themselves into that place because I remember when I was that version of me. And it's really important to get your logical mind on board. It's important for many reasons. It's important because that's where people think that they're going to make the greatest decisions from their mind. A lot of high performers and high achievers are already in their mind, so they get quite comfortable with this kind of conversation. And your body feels safe with that. You have done that for years. When people go through the schooling system, it's about let's get your mind to learn this, and this. Unfortunately, not as yet. They don't really teach the whole intuition or energy-led learning in school. It will be great when they do. So many people that are incredibly talented, high performers, high achievers, heart-led with great missions, their first step is their head. And whilst that isn't the way to really succeed, in my opinion, the energy of success is all about energy. I do honor and I do respect and I do absolutely inform that the intellect plays a part. For certain, reprogramming the subconscious is something that I do. You've got to get your mind in the game. However, energy always starts. If you are listening, you're like, yeah, I get that. Energy always starts. Energy doesn't lie. I get all of that. But actually my head is just trying to work out where to go next, what I'm doing, why am I blocked, why do I keep repeating the same pattern, why am I looking at comparisonitis, why I've got the same income ceiling, why have I got this, why have I got that? Because there's an element within your mind and an element within your body that is not allowing you to fully trust the process, to fully trust yourself, to fully trust the unknown, to fully trust the space. And that is the number one area that the intellect holds people back if they don't trust themselves. So I want to take you on a journey, first of all. If you ultimately trusted yourself, if you backed yourself 100%, there was no element of self-doubt, there was nothing like that coming in to shake up any of these things. It was always a place of, do you know what? I absolutely back myself. I trust myself. Game on. I'm here and I'm here for it all. What would you be doing? What would you be achieving? How would you be living your life? What are the places that you would have in current life? What are the places that you'd be visiting? How would you be showing up? What are the things you would be doing? What would you even be wearing? How are the things that you would be putting in your body made? Whatever it is, where are you trusting yourself in all of the areas in life that you're not doing it now? I'm giving you an invitation. Think about your body. Do you trust it? Do you trust that you're looking after it? Do you nurture it? Do you love on it? Do you respect it? Do you trust it's going to give you this great longevity of life? or not? Look at your relationships. Do you trust that they serve you? Do you trust that they are in your highest good? Do you trust that you're showing up in your greatest energy for those relationships? Do you trust that you're giving everything that you can for those to blossom or not? Look at your business. Do you trust that it's all going to work out? Do you trust that all the clients are there? Do you trust in abundance? Do you trust in the possibilities? Do you trust in rapid, wild expansion or not? And then let's talk about the one that people ultimately love and hate at the same time. Let's talk about the cash. Do you trust that it's all there available to you, or do you trust that it's just going to get taken away? More things are going to happen. Do you trust yourself to hold the money? Do you trust yourself to hold the expansion or not? Trust is such a key aspect of the human condition and the human mind. When we trust ourselves, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Do you trust yourself like never before? When you sit in the energy of trust, when your mind's like, okay, I trust it's going to work out. I got a good feeling about it. We get into the energy, we get into the feeling. And it's like, how do you know what? It is going to work out because I am going to tell myself in my mind it is going to work out. I'm going to trust myself. I'm going to back myself. I'm going to take that inspired action so that it does work out. And I'm going to be really, really focused and intentionally grounded and create this beautiful magnetic momentum, which means that I just trust and trust and trust. And let's go the polar opposite. Sometimes it's easier for the mind to receive the negative and then work through, journal, speak on the negative to be able to get clarity to get to the positive. So if we were absolutely flipping it, where do you doubt yourself? Where do you put yourself down? Where do you hold back? Where do you play small? Where do you dim your light, whatever it might be? Where do you not speak up? Where do you not speak your truth? What goes on there? What are the pieces that go on there? What's the whole story around that whole piece for you and for others? What's really behind all of that? So it's time to trust. Now, in business, I see this in so many spaces, people trusting or not trusting peers or programs they've bought or themselves or not trusting their business structure. It's in various guises it shows up. And actually, when you have this rock solid, unshakable self-trust, then you back yourself in all of the situations. You give yourself full forgiveness for anything that you've made up until this very now moment that might not have been the greatest decision in your life, that might have caused you all sorts of distress. You forgive yourself, you practice self-compassion, and you get back on that trust path. But ultimately, it's never about anybody else. Never, ever, ever about anybody else. It's never really about your past. It's about you in this now moment, getting your head, getting your heart, and getting your energy on the same page. So you get your head in gear, get your intellectual, hey, do you know what? I'm going to trust myself because this is what I really know I am capable of. And you get that whole high achiever and that I can do this thread. Then you get your heart involved. I am incredibly passionate about this. This is what I was born to do. This is so purposeful for me. I absolutely feel it to my core. This is what I'm here to do. You get that on board. Then you move to your energy. Your energy is this magical, magnetic essence of you. It holds so many of the keys that your head will never, ever understand. For some, it shows up as intuition. For some, it shows up in their aura. For some, it shows up in their excitement, in their vibrancy, and their joy of life. For some, it's very subtle. For some, it's incredibly strong. And for some, it's not even tapped into. When I first started in this field, I was all about high performance. I was all about mindset. I was all about self-belief, and I still am. Whatever you believe to be true will be true. And so when you trust yourself and you believe that you can trust yourself and you trust yourself every single day, all the time with all of the decisions, and you really do anchor that in and you really do have a space where you can bring yourself back to trusting yourself, then you're absolutely nailing it. Get your body on board, get it safe for things to change, safe for transformation, safe for quick shifts, safe for magnetic abundance, safe for things to be easier, safe for you to expand, whatever it is. And you trust your body more. Then you get to the place of energetics. It's like, hey, do you know what? I am actually going to trust myself to bring in the greatest, expansive, highest version, highest timeline for me. And I'm going to walk into it and I'm going to embody it and I'm going to step through it. I take people on those kind of wild, rapid, sustainable journeys. So they get to trust themselves from the inside out. They get to attract in all of the things that they're really here for, uncover their deepest desires, and then step into a world where everything just blows their mind, their energy, and it just gets better and better and better. So if you've been listening to this and you're like, oh my goodness, I would love a piece of that, but I know that I'm actually in my head all the time, which one of my students said to me last week, then I have an offer for you. It's called Time to Trust. I am excited about it. It is an offer that is available at the moment for £22. So check the link below and take a look. I would love to see you in there. It will blow your mind. It's a self-study on-demand program where you can go and binge it and then let me know what comes up for you. I am excited to hear how you absolutely embody trusting yourself, because believe me, when you do this, then everything else gets easier from then on in. Huge love to you. Take care. And remember, back yourself.